Film Sports Talk worldwide. Some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now the heavyweight fight coming on later, right? WBC champion Deontay Wilder versus Stiverne. The second time these boys going at it. It's gonna be a good fight for sure. Now Deontay Wilder comes in a whopping 34 pounds lighter than Stiverne. Deontay's 220. Stiverne is 254. Put on some extra weight. Make sure he's ready to take some blows because he's going to tell you now, Stiverne can take a wallop. He's hit a lot of times, albeit with a broke right hand, right? Not the full power, but you broke it on something, right? So Stiverne, he got that head. It's a big one. He can take some blows. Now he got some extra weight. So we don't have no problem with him not being hydrated. But this fight, it's going to be good. But, Wilder's lighter, a lot lighter, like most fights. Same thing with, Gerald Washington, 250. Most of these guys are bigger. And I was saying that's probably why he's always hurting something. His hand, similar to David Haye. These smaller heavyweights hitting on these 250 pounds and bigger old dudes, things happen with all that force. That's why things are breaking, So 34 pounds is not something just to ignore. Just saying. So this is not going to be an easy fight. And another thing to note is, for me, it's just too much anti-Joshua talk in the week of having to deal with Stiverne, right? I know that because, people listen to the narrative of certain things, and people are followers, right? But before Deontay Wilder fought Stiverne, people were feared for him because Stiverne is all that. Very good counter puncher, and his hands are very, very fast. He can fight on the ropes, and you think you got him, but he's countering. All right, he's getting himself ready to counter. And so, with a guy like that who can take blows is somebody to be worried about. Ask Chris Arreola when they basically tried to give him the title. Stiverne spit in that soup, and this is Chris Arreola when he was Chris Arreola. So. It's not like he can't do something here. The man is dangerous. So when you're sitting there the whole week, everybody got these Anthony Joshua questions, gotta be careful. So I'm hoping that Deontay Wilder's focus is on this, because this is not going to be easy. That's for sure. We saw that in that first fight, right? So, I'm excited for him. I'm picking Deontay to win this one, probably by late stoppage. But who knows what could happen. I wouldn't be surprised if something happened here. We've seen it before, right? When you're talking about fights that's supposed to happen, Mike Tyson and Holyfield was supposed to happen. Finally, they was going to get it on. But in Japan, Buster Douglas had just lost his mother and trained very hard for Mike Tyson, because you're the target. Buster Douglas put in a masterful performance. That was not luck. Look at that fight again. It's not luck. Buster was he was in there, handling his business, throwing that jab, and things happen. Tyson's not totally focused, and then things like that could happen when you're thinking further, and a lot of stuff like that. We're thinking, Tyson's going to get with Lennox Lewis and taking that Holyfield fight, which was supposed to be the easier fight. Lewis step aside money. I think it was about $4 million gave Lewis. Back then, think about that, to step aside, because I'm going to fight Holyfield. That's the easier one. I'll get to you later. We ain't getting to him later, because Holyfield wasn't having that. Those kind of things happen. Stiverne is the only one really out there that really, really, really wants to fight Deontay Wilder. We're seeing how many people don't. So a guy like that you want to be talking about him in fight week. So let's see how this turns out. I'm going to holler at you. But let's see if Bomb Squad can make this happen so he can stay on Joshua and Joseph Parker's necks to try to unify the division. Because most of us out here love to see one heavyweight champion. Doesn't really matter who it is, but then we know that's the one. That's the baddest one. And that doesn't mean putting up the other ones. It's okay for them too. You can be the number one, number two, number three contender, all respected, but then there's one at the top. And that's what we want to get at. And we think Deontay Wilder is the one that is going to least try to do so. That's what it's all about. Dola Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm out of here, y'all.